All right, I am going to go ahead and get started. So thank you all for tuning in tonight. We appreciate you all so much. Somebody that's on video, would you just give me a thumbs up that you can hear me okay? Okay, awesome. Thank you. I always get nervous about that. So thanks for spending a little bit of your Thursday evening with us. We appreciate you so much. My name is Michal Cheshire. I am a presidential founder with Green Compass, and so excited to be here tonight with two amazing leaders and sharing a little bit more about everything that Green Compass has to offer. Before I get into it a little bit, I wanted to tell you about myself and how I got involved in the company. So I am a mom of two littles. I have a 7 and a 4-year-old, and I have a husband, and we are in Wilmington, North Carolina, where it all began. And rewind a little bit, before Green Compass was in my life, I did not know much about CBD. And my husband actually discovered it. He had suffered for many years from really bad jaw discomfort. And he went through, all the ringer with it, the dentist, the physical therapist, all the things to try and help it. And nothing was really working. And a friend suggested that he try CBD oil, and he did, and had really great success with it. And it's just really funny how the timing in your life, things kind of fall into your lap at certain times. And I really truly feel like for a reason. Shortly after his great success with CBD, a friend had approached me about a company. And normally I really turn my nose up to direct sales. I have to be honest. It was never, never in my plan to get involved in a direct sales company. But when she said it was a CBD company, my ears perked up because I saw what it had done for my husband and my own house. And so I felt like I needed to give this a little bit more of a listen. And so when I met with my friend about Green Compass, one of the first things she really shared with me was our company story. And I'm so honored that I get to share that with you all tonight, because it was really one of the first reasons that I fell in love with Green Compass. So these are our founders, Meredith and Sterling Cook, and they are in Wilmington, where I am, which is so cool for me. But this is where Green Compass began, with Meredith specifically. She is a mom. She has 2 kiddos, and after the birth of her children, she really did not feel like herself. She was not being the mom that she always dreamt that she was going to be. And she just struggled, and her husband noticed it, her brother noticed it, and her brother actually suggested that she try CBD oil. And so she did, and shortly after taking it, she realized that the fog was lifted, and she really felt like her bubbly self again, and she could be that mom that she always wanted to be. So with her great success with CBD, she really wanted to give CBD to her children. And this is really how Green Compass was born. Before you give your children anything, if you're a parent, you kind of put it through the ringer a little bit more. And so she did. She started researching CBD, and what she realized was that all CBD is not created equal. So she went to her husband, Sterling, who has been in the agricultural business for many years, and they went to good friends of theirs who are 6th-generation farmers, Adam and George, who they ended up have been growing hemp for since 2014. And they went to them to see if they could come up with a really clean and quality hemp that they felt comfortable enough to give to their family. And that's exactly what happened. So there's Adam and George. And what's so cool is that this is how Green Compass was born. They were able to come up with a really clean CBD that they felt comfortable giving to their family. And so we really strive at Green Compass. What really makes us different and sets us apart is that we are all about quality and transparency. And one of the ways that we really strive to be the highest quality CBD in the marketplace is we offer third-party lab testing. And even on all of our bottles, you can see a QR code. This takes you directly to a third-party lab test where you can see everything that is in your bottle and everything that is not in your bottle. If you all are aware of the CBD industry at all, it's a wild west out there, and there's a lot of junk on the market. 80% of the hemp and the CBD that is in the US marketplace right now is actually from China, where they use the hemp plant to clean their air pollution. So it's a really scary world. So if you are trying CBD, you just want to make sure that you are finding the highest quality. We really put a lot of energy and resources into our quality. And so that's why being a USDA organic certified farm is so important to us. And we are actually one of the only we are the only USDA certified organic CBD company in the direct sales space currently, which is so cool. And all of our ingredients in each of our products are actually certified organic as well. And we even have partnered with industry experts for when it comes with our essential oils. We have a certified aromatherapist that helps us source our heirloom essential oils that goes into our products as well. And we're also a vertically integrated company. And what this means is that we are a seed to sale company. We own the farms, we are doing the farming, the planting, the harvesting, the extracting, the bottling, the labeling. Literally, your CBD bottle is in our hands every step of the process until we ship it off to your door. That is so important when it comes to quality control. And it's also so important when it comes to product innovation, which we really strive to be ahead of game when it comes to our products. We have partnered with UNC Wilmington, which is so cool. We are continuously doing product development. We are researching new delivery methods for CBD. So we're really trying to stay ahead of the whole CBD industry to bring our advocates and our customers really proprietary products. And what's so nice too is we stand behind our products 100%. And again, this is just going over the USDA organic certification. It is so important, and we are just very proud that we have this to show. And I'm not sure why there's a line on there, you guys. I'm sorry. So what is CBD? When my husband started taking it, it was helping him, and I was so happy about it, but I had no idea what he was taking, I have to be honest. So I'm going to share with you guys a little bit about what CBD is. So CBD stands for cannabidiol. And it took me a long time to be able to pronounce that correctly. And what it is, it's an organic compound found in the hemp plant. And what's so cool about the hemp plant is that it has been used for thousands of years for medicinal purposes. So, you know, this plant has been around for a long time, really and truly helping people. And one point that I love to bring up as well is that females actually produce CBD in their breast milk. So our bodies are capable of producing their own CBD as well. And one of the biggest misconceptions and some of the first questions people will ask us, because it's such a new industry here in the United States, is one, can this get me high? And two, is this legal? The first question, can this get me high? Absolutely not. And is this legal? Absolutely is. Per the Farm Bill that got passed in 2018, making CBD derived from hemp plants legal in all 50 states. So yes, this is absolutely legal. And this is how it is legal. So you have the cannabis plant, and then you have the two species, marijuana and hemp. So marijuana is the first thing a lot of people think of sometimes when they hear CBD, but really and truly marijuana is really high in THC, which is the compound that gives you those psychoactive effects where it's going to make you feel that high out-of-body experience. And it's really low in CBD. As opposed to hemp, where all of Green Compass products come from, is really high in CBD and very low in THC. In fact, it has to be 0.3% or less THC to be considered hemp. And hemp is where we get our products from. And so how does it work in our bodies? What's so interesting is if you can remember being back in school, you learn about the systems of the body. I guarantee you probably did not learn about the endocannabinoid system. And it's crazy because about 13% of medical schools currently are, only 13% of medical schools are teaching about the endocannabinoid system. So this system was actually discovered in the 1990s, and it is a system that there's receptors throughout your entire body of the system. And in fact, there's more receptors in your endocannabinoid system than any other system in your body. It's pretty incredible. And so how it works is kind of like a lock and key. And one of the best analogies, I'm not a scientist or a medical professional by any means. So the analogy that I love to explain the best is it's like a parking lot. Our bodies are a parking lot, and CBD goes into your parking lot and it finds where there's empty spaces. And it's going to go into those receptors, bind to the receptors like a lock and key, and it's going to get your body into homeostasis, or it's also known as balance. So just to recap a little bit, our CBD is derived from the hemp plant, and it is 0.3% THC or less, so you cannot get any psychoactive effects from it. It's legal in all states per that 2018 Farm Bill that got passed, and it's safe for all ages and even pets, which is so cool. And so when you are looking for a CBD product, these are some of the things that you want to make sure you're checking off your list. You want to make sure you have that certificate of analysis. Again, we have a QR code on the bottom of our bottles, making it so easy to access. You want to make sure you have clean soil, which is why you want to make sure your products are USDA organic certified. You want to know that there's no herbicides and pesticides in your products. And we use CO2 extraction, which is actually the cleanest and purest way to extract the CBD from the hemp plant. And we also only use the flower because that has the most beneficial properties in it. And you want to make sure that your CBD oil is really clear and golden in color, which you can see here, ours is. Beautiful. And our carrier oil that we use for all of our oils is MCT oil, which is a coconut oil. And one of the best things about this company, you guys, is the people that you get to meet and work with. And so now I'm so excited to introduce to you Paul Hudacko. He is a director with our company in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. He's a father to 4 kiddos, a busy man as a teacher and a coach. And I'm so excited for him to share with you guys a little bit about our product portfolio. So I'll let you take it away, Paul.
All right. Well, thank you for having me. I mean, I couldn't be more honored than to be on here with Michael and Emily tonight. Give me a thumbs up if you guys can hear me. All right, we're good. Like Michael said, I jumped into this a couple months ago, and I'm a product of the product. I really got into this because I needed to be able to sleep better, and it just brought me into a whole new venture here. So the fact that I get about these products is exactly why I'm here. All right, these products made me who I am, helped me feel how I am, and it is being a product of the product changes a lot of things. So it's 2020, all right? And we talk about these products. If you're a parent that has kids, if you're a teacher right now like I am, and many of you may be, put it in the chat. Give me an ABC, give me a 1, 2, 3 in that chat, and let me know, you know what? We can find a little bit of relief. We need a little bit of relief from this anxiety, this stress, this chaos. All right, so ABC, 1, 2, 3, throw it in there. Give me my teachers, give me my parents. We're going through some stuff right now. Well, you know what? That's where this comes into play. Here's our tinctures, all right? These tinctures are our bread and butter of this company right here. You can see we have various levels of strengths, various levels of flavors on here. And there's always going to be something you're going to find you like. You're going to find something that's going to help your needs and what you're looking for. We've got different essential oils, different organics here. We're talking bottom of the code. You've seen, Michael kind of showed it to you already. You see the bottom of the bottle, you're going to have your certificate of analysis. I mean, this is as good as it gets right here. It's talking about top of the line. We've got the hemp flower extract, pulling from only the best parts to get your CBD. So when we talk about this is our bread and butter. This is what we pretty much leave for everything else. All right, and everything else builds off of what we have here with our tinctures. Top quality, we have THC free, or we have a full spectrum, which you get all 80 cannabinoids. And I probably butchered that, but here we go. So just like we get in here, that's the beauty of this, is we have products for all ages. And guess what? It's not just humans, all right? We're talking all mammals. So here you can look at any mammal you can think of. You've got your dogs, you've got your cats, you've got your horses. Not just humans can benefit from CBD. And so we have this pet line. You've got your bacon flavor and you've got your natural flavor. And again, think about those fur babies that we're talking about here, the anxiousness or car rides, anything with the environment. You think about fireworks, you think about thunderstorms. There's so many different things that people are able to use when it comes to this pet line. And then that brings us to our next product, our topicals. All right, right here we have our Soothe Cream. I got mine right here. Don't go anywhere without it. If you're a runner, you're an athlete or anything like that, give me in the chat. What do you run? Do you run a 5K? Do you run a 10K? Do you run a half marathon? Do you run a full marathon? What can you use this for? Because this is where we see. This is going to help us with our muscles and our joints, and it's going to help relieve a lot of the pain or skin conditions. All right, I have great friends of mine use for many different conditions and things like that. Again, it's going to help you in that local area. It's going to give you that instant effect that we see here with the Soothe Body Cream. And then we also see we have our Reduce and our pain cream and our topical patches. And again, these are great for your athletes. If you're sore muscle, you find that area, where's that area of pain, get that instant effect, you put it on that patch or you rub that cream in. Your skin has receptors as well. So what this does is works with the receptors that are in your skin, and it just helps with the active ingredients that are going to help increase your pain threshold, but also help reduce that pain on contact. And then one of my favorites, not a big bath guy, but I'll tell you what, I don't go anywhere without my bath bomb. A couple weeks ago, it was just one of those weeks, teaching us a Saturday night, you know what? I need to go ahead and just take a bath for once. We got a huge bathtub. We never use it. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and throw me a nice relax in the bath. And I throw it in there. I don't know if it was that, the Yingling, mix them together. It was a great thing because guess what? By the time I walked out of there, nothing but relax. And you've got your rest, you've got your refresh, you've got your relaxed line. And what we're doing is they're taking these blends, and again, just a great opportunity here to use CBD and let these essential oils just kind of help you escape right there in that bathtub. Then we have our infused. And I know I'm a guy, and that's the last thing that I'm gonna be talking about, but these organic essential oils, we live by this Women's Monthly blend in this house. I'm the oldest of 8 kids. I've got 5 sisters. I've got 2 daughters. I'm a head girls basketball coach. So I've seen tons of this, all right? And so I'm not an expert, but I feel like one sometimes. Stayed at a Holiday Inn maybe last night. But we've gone with my daughter's able to use this when she has her cramps and things like that. And it's just a great use of these essential oils where she rolls it over the abdomen. And again, we're able to see the benefits from these essential oils. So again, just another great line here. We have the Calm, we have the Crown, we have the Focus, we have the Ice, we have the Shine, we have the Women's Monthly blend. So pretty much anything you can think of or use it for. All right, we use the Focus with our son right now with this digital learning and things like that. So anything you can get from here, again, just another great product in our great line. The next, our skincare. All right, got a little BB peel pads here. We've got our milk cleanser, our peptide cream. Again, CBD in all these. We have the CBD isolate in all these. Great use to be able to use CBD to help your skin look fresh and look clean. If Ponce de Leon was still around looking for the fountain of youth, here we go. We start finding it. So where can you go any better than CBD and skincare? Just another great recommendation on our product line. And then our Boost. I like to compare this to Mario Kart. You get on Mario Kart, you're driving your kart, and you're playing the game with the kids. And I love to hit the little mushroom because that little mushroom is going to help that car go even faster. Well, that's what these boosts are going to do. We have our immune boost, we have our sleep boost, and our pain boost. And what that does is they don't have CBD in them directly. But these terpene blends, what they're going to do is they're going to be that little mushroom for your cart. Your cart is that CBD tincture that you're using. And you take this little mushroom right here, you jump onto this terpene, and you're just going to see that boost and that effect. That's just going to help those tinctures just hit that next level. And then we have, you can't beat it. You can't pick one or the other. Just get a bundle. And so what we see here is we have the Boost bundle. You get your Boost Immune. As a teacher right now, that my children, we're all over this Boost Immune. You got the pain bundle where you've got your Boost, you've got your Infuse roll-on, and you throw in that topical cream. And of course, we already get into these bath bombs, but you've got the bath bomb, you've got the Boost, you've got the Infuse roll-on. So again, you can get them individually, but why not go for the bundle? Best of all the worlds. And the best part of all our products, the best part of all this great lineup that we just presented to you was you got a 30-day money-back guarantee. No risk. You don't have any skin in here. Say, you know what? You use it, 30 days, send that empty bottle back, 30-day money-back guarantee. And it's a quality product. And all these products, we have just great testimonials that come from people and come from individuals that we're going to see here. And I can't talk any better about the products because I am a product of the product. And it's just a blessing to be able to be here, to be able to use these products and just to see all the benefits that I've seen, not just for me, but the people that are around and with my family as well. But I'm a product of the product, but I'm here because of the business. And I want to introduce our next presenter to Miss Emily Stanley, a presidential founder of this company. And she is a wife and mom of 3. She was a hard no to direct sales. All right. She said no more than any time she could count on her hand. She ran out of fingers. And she said it just wasn't for me. She was with another company for about 7 years of experience. And she built it pretty successfully, but she never thought she was going to leave that company until Green Compass came and knocked on her door. And when it knocked on her door, she knew, you know what? She had to give it a second look. And thank goodness she did, because she's here with us tonight to present the opportunity to you.
Right. Hey guys, and thank you, Paul. So yes, my name is Emily and I'm in Tampa, Florida. And I do always laugh when I'm the one sharing about the opportunity, because I did always say no to direct sales. And I think it's because I had encountered people that were maybe pushy or salesy. And I took this whole business model and put it in a little box with those few negative stereotypes that I had encountered. And then I had one of those life events that kind of rocked my husband and I's world. When my second daughter was born, she was really sick. She's fine now, but she was in the NICU for 49 days, and it was really up and down. And there were periods of time where we didn't know what the future held. And it left me with a lot of anxiety over the future and how I couldn't control the future. And knowing that there were going to be a lot of curveballs out there. One of them actually happened recently, and I'll tell you about that in a minute. But I knew that there were going to be curveballs waiting for us, and we couldn't control that. But I also knew that the better our financial health was, the better we would be able to handle those curveballs. And so I started thinking outside the box a little bit. At this time, I was staying home with my kids and saying no to direct sales. And then I realized that I had friends that, were building these successful businesses. And I'm hearing through the grapevine that they're, paying for their mortgage or, their kids' private school and these things. And I was thinking, wow, that would be incredible if I could do that. And then I also realized that the friends that I was seeing have success, they weren't the ones that were being pushy or salesy. They were just genuinely sharing about something that they believed in. And so I got on a call with a friend and she filled me in, and I decided to jump in. And I ended up building a really successful business, and I never thought I would do something else. I actually said I would never do another company. And I think that we all, as we get older, realize we have to get good at eating our words, right? Doing those things that we said we would never do. Because then Green Compass was put in my path. And at first I said no when a friend reached out to me about it. And then I realized that if there's one thing I've learned in life, it's that if you're going to say no, you need to at least know what it is that you're saying no to. And so I called my friend back and I wanted all the information. And she told me a lot of the things that you've already heard tonight about this company's story and how it came to be and the products and what set it apart. And I remember I hung up the phone and I just had this feeling of, what if I say no? And a year from now, she has built this incredible business. And yes, I was crazy busy. I was thinking, how would I fit something else in? I had this other business and I was thinking, how would I manage to really do both of these? But I also realized, all the things that we all have to say, right? But I also realized that those weren't really reasons to say no to an opportunity that I really knew in my gut I would never see the likes of again. To be able to be in a ground floor company, in a ground floor industry, and be one of the ones to bring it to launch is something that is truly special. And so I jumped in, and y'all, I'm sorry, I'm not good at following slides. But I jumped in and I ended up being able to replace in 5 months what I had spent 5 years building previously. And I was so thankful that I did something that was out of my comfort zone, that I didn't have the time for, that I said I would never do. And it really was one of the best decisions that I ever made. And it's funny because, I started in direct sales because I knew that the future was going to have some curveballs in store for us. And I wanted to be prepared. And, it's funny that it was the second company that I started with where that curveball happened. I don't know if y'all have noticed that one side of my face looks a little funny, but 4.5 weeks ago, I guess, I woke up with the right side of my face totally paralyzed. And I have something called Bell's palsy, which it can last anywhere from like 3 weeks to 6 months to get better. Mine has already started to improve. If y'all had seen me, even a week and a half ago, it was crazy. Nothing was moving. But the thing is that part of it, for one thing, the products have been a really big part of me healing, both mentally and physically. But I totally shut off my business for 3 weeks. And I had to let my body heal. I had to get back to the wife and mom that I was. Rest was a really big part of recovery. And, because of what I had built with my business and the work I had put in, and that decision 7 years ago to start something new for the curveballs that life had, and just to have that financial health for my family's future. One of those curveballs came, and I was ready for it. And I was so thankful that I had a job I could step away from and truly just focus on my health and recover. And I think it's one of the reasons that today I'm already able to do these Zooms, and I have my smile back and everything. And so I was really grateful for that. So I thought I would throw that out there, and I have some notes so I don't get off track. But, when I first started, or when I was first looking at this opportunity, there were three things that were really important to me, especially with the experience that I had. I knew what was important when you're looking at an opportunity. And one was the products, and I loved that this company came about because of the products. This wasn't some well-oiled machine direct sales company that was like, let's put something out there and make some money. No, it was a company that came about because there was a need for a product that they knew they could produce the highest quality of. And the business side grew organically because of that product that they wanted to put into people that they cared about's hands. And so this product is a need, and it's not a want. This isn't something that when people are looking at their budget for the month, they're thinking, I don't need that. Like, I don't need to spend the money on that. That's a luxury item. This is something that really has the potential to impact the quality of their life. And so it's something that, is also really easy to share about because of that. This business is about sharing. It's not about selling. And when somebody that is talking about an issue that CBD can help with, it's so easy to just say, have you thought about CBD? Have you looked into CBD? I know someone that this really helped. And I can tell you that when I was representing a luxury item that I believed in and loved and I knew worked, I also wasn't doing that as often because I knew that it was more of a want and a luxury item than something that could really help how their days and their nights go, and something that, again, could really improve the quality of their life. And so it's so easy to share about it. And it's also something that's so conversational. And I will say that CBD is something that people are kind of waiting for somebody that they trust to say, I have the product that you're looking for. I can't tell you how many people, when they find out that I'm with a CBD company, say, I've been looking into it for myself or for my mom, but I didn't know where to get it. And they keep going online and they're overwhelmed with the different companies or how many products they are. And they keep going another day without ordering. And as soon as somebody that they trust says, this is the product that you've been looking for, they're so excited to order it. And then they're like, when is it coming? Do you have tracking? And they're really pumped about their purchase, not thinking, why did I spend money on that? And so it's just such a different kind of product to be able to share with your network. And I love sharing. And Michael, you may have mentioned this, but if not, it's worth mentioning again. I love to share that they had some projections for our company, that if year one we did $300,000 to $500,000 in sales, that would be an incredible goal to me. And if we did $1 million in year two, then it would mean that we are really on track to being one of the top companies. And we did $1 million in sales in our first 45 days. We did just under $12 million in our first year in business. Our larger team that we're on, that my friend Emily is who we all joined, we did, I know that in July, our team did $1 million in sales. I think this past month, it was well over $1 million in sales. I can't think of the exact number. Wow. And one of the things that I think makes those numbers even more impactful, it shows that there's a true need for this product. If that much CBD is getting into needed hands, it shows that this is a product that people are really looking for. But also, a lot of companies in direct sales have purchase requirements for their advocates. And, with my last company, no matter what I sold, I had to purchase, like $100 a month just in order to get my commission. And with Green Compass, we don't have that. So when you hear that we did $1 million in our first 45 days and just under $12 million in our first year, those are all CBD purchases of people that truly wanted and needed this product, and then are continuing to order month after month because they're seeing the benefits that it's providing. And so I just think that those numbers are so powerful, especially when looking at the opportunity and knowing that this is an opportunity where you don't have to spend money to make money, which I love. So the other thing that I really looked at was the compensation plan. I wanted something that was easy and that was duplicatable. And that is what Green Compass Comp Plan has. And I am familiar with other ones. So I was really able to look at this one and know that it was something that was very generous to the advocates. Green Compass is always looking out for the advocates and helping to support them and support their customers. And so, if you sell a product, you get a commission. If somebody joins you in business and they sell a product, then you're going to get a commission, which is amazing, right? And so you can just sell our products and make an incredible income. And then if you look at the team building, which you don't have to day one jump in and say, oh my goodness, I'm going to join, build this incredible team. When I first started in direct sales, I didn't think I'd ever build a team. But when you have the right product and the right business supporting it, then it happens organically oftentimes. And so, if you're selling products yourself and making incredible, income just doing that, imagine if you had 3 people join you in business and they had 3 people join them in business and everyone has, 10 customers, then you can see how that income can grow and become much more substantial. And so it's just a very simplistic compensation plan. And I love that you can see exactly where your commissions are coming from. The other thing is the leadership, who's in charge of this company. And I have to say that along with the products and the comp plan, of course, this was really important to me. And I wanted to know, who this company was, what was their mission. And I wanted to make sure that it was a company that was going to have longevity. And with Green Compass, you have the company that you can trust and the company that has total transparency and a commitment to their original mission of putting out the highest quality CBD product that is going to deliver the benefits of CBD to its consumers. I love to say that we know that if CBD is going to work for you, we are so confident that Green Compass CBD is going to be the one to deliver. And it's because of that commitment to quality and that control over quality that we have throughout every step of the process and throughout every area of this company. And so that you're getting the highest quality product. And we're heading straight to the top because of that. And because of that commitment to longevity and a company that is going to be a lasting name in this industry, not just a trusted name, but a lasting name. And, I can just assure you that when I was looking at leaving one business to join another, that was extremely important to me. I had to know that this company was doing everything the right way. And I always like to share that, my dad is a banker, been a banker. He's, I think, like 4th generation banker. So he has been in that world forever, and he's seen his entire career people do things the right way and the wrong way. And when I was looking at Green Compass, I would go to him with all these questions and he would give me questions to ask. We were lucky that we got to speak with the founders and stuff at that point. And every answer that I would give back to him, he would say, Emily, what you're telling me is true. And I know it is. This company is doing everything the right way. And when you're looking at Green Compass, an opportunity that you are joining a leadership team that you can trust and that is really preparing this company to be a lasting and trusted name in the industry. So I hope that this was helpful and just gives you a better idea of what the opportunity offers. And also I want to mention that you just have such incredible, I'm glad I had that PowerPoint up. I would have forgotten about the support and training, but you have incredible support from our corporate office and trainings that they have and back office resources. And then also our individual team has so many trainings as well, and just so much to support you so that when you start day one with no job that you ever start, do you know everything day one? And so we really walk you through it and never make you feel like, where do I start? What do I do now? And we help you to learn by doing and to feel really confident and comfortable in your knowledge of these products and this business. And it's not hard to do. And you just have an incredible support system to walk you through all of it. And I love just touching on our business kits as well, because if you are interested in the opportunity, I wish that current advocates could purchase these kits because they're much better than the ones that we had when we joined. But we have one for $2.99 and $4.99, and you're getting all the products at 50% off. And you're just getting these products so that you can then use them and share about them. Because again, this business is all about sharing about something that you believe in and that you've used and can speak about. And so these are an incredible deal. And I hope that this was helpful. And if anyone has any questions, just get the advocate that invited you, and we can walk you through any of those questions that you have.
Thank you all so much.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye, y'all. Have a good night.